Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today in this video, we're gonna see things which we need to consider during or before connecting waveguide port into electromagnetic metamaterial absorber. First thing which we need to consider is that the boundaries of the electromagnetic metamaterial absorber. For that, we have to go to the simulation section over here, and where you're gonna find out the boundary section. If you go over here, you can see that the X-min and X-max is in electric, and Ymax and Ymin selected as magnetic. By default, it's not like that. It used to be as unit cell. It's a by default settings by the CST Studio suite, but we have to convert it the X-min and X-max as electric and the Ymax and Ymin as the magnetic, because as we know that Godford gonna spread the electromagnetic wave, and in electromagnetic wave electric field and magnetic field used to be in 90-degree phase difference. That's why in Y-X direction X loop you can say electric field is working, and in Y direction the magnetic field is working, and these both are in 90-degree phase difference. That's why we have to set up this particular setting before going further for stimulating the electromagnetic metamaterial absorber. As I already completed my setting, that's why I hit the button cancel. And the next thing you have to be considered before you can say go for the simulation of the electromagnetic metamaterial absorber is to check the you can say waveguide port is correctly connected with the electromagnetic metamaterial absorber or not. For that, you have to ensure that the fast waveguide port, which is in the front of the electromagnetic metamaterial absorber, perfectly connected with the surface of the patch, and the waveguide port 2 is also perfectly connected with the ground section. You need to be careful on that, because the according to the changing the frequency range on which you want to simulate your specific electromagnetic metamaterial absorber, the waveguide port is actually you can say recalculate its position from the you can say patch and ground by default. Yeah, that's why you have to you can say after changing the frequency range, if you need to change, you also need to recalculate the waveguide port. After that, suppose like you already saw that the waveguide port is perfectly connected with the patch and ground over here, but if we change the frequency range on which we want to simulate our electromagnetic metamaterial absorber in suppose like 8 to 60 gigahertz, and hit the button OK, then you can now if we see the port, then you might see some difference that the position of the waveguide port has changed, and it shifted from one position to another, and now it's not perfectly connected with the surface of the patch, and the port 2 is also the same. It's not connected perfectly with the ground like as before. So the changing frequency range has an impact on waveguide port. So you need to be careful on that as well. After you can say you have to set the frequency range on which you want to simulate your result. After that, you need to connect your waveguide port. Yeah, that's the main two things which you need to be careful about before connecting waveguide port and simulating it. Yeah, that's the main 2 point. Thank you.